overtime. I ain't have a mic. I was in that Chevy playing Savage Life. Niggas looking like I had it wrong. Now them niggas know I had it right. They don't know about them sleepless nights. Them looking for a reason nice.
What up, what up, what up? We here. Cause and Effect. Overtime. Brought to you by yours truly, Chico.
The done.
Accompanied by my guys.
Jump out in the
building.
Piccasso.
And we got Piccasso Black,
Piccasso.
also known as All Show on Instagram. How you doing, my brother?
Love.
Yo,
Graceful bow.
It's amazing to have you here, rocking with us today. You know,
Peace.
Jump Out's part of the family, the UDM family. But you've been a part of the friendship, as far as Jump Out. Y'all go way back, and I know you for a long time as well, man.
Bro.
So it's dope to have you on the platform, man.
That's bro, you
word. Yo, how you feeling, man? How you doing, bro? It's good to see you.
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Just thankful to be in it, so I can't complain. And I'm honored to just be, for you to, you know what I mean? Open your doors to me to just.
Absolutely.
What's that shit? They saying pay them forward, the uncle. Shit, I could smell a nigga with money. This nigga Piccasso came in this bitch smelling like money. Nigga over there looking like money.
Looking fly.
Out, man.
Got the Duce.
I'm about to hide my little brother now.
Man, he came out this bitch smelling like that motherfucker.
Yo, how long you out here for, man?
To say the truth, man, not to sound cocky and shit, but I'm only here right now for you. Like,
yo,
I'm kind of overdue.
I gotta respect that.
I'm kind of 2 days overdue, but for you, once you you validated, you know what I mean, me coming up here and shit.
Yeah,
I felt honored. Like I couldn't dip out on you, bro.
Nah, man, I appreciate that for sure, for sure. So let's let the listeners, shout out to all the listeners that tune in to the Cause and Effect podcast.
Love.
Check your mental and
Worldwide.
all the program, all the podcasts that UDM Network be pumping.
Yes.
Overtime.
Future listeners, past and future.
Yes. We got the overtime episode right now, and let the listeners that tune into this segment of the podcast know a little bit about who Piccasso Black is.
I don't want to be all like weird and shit. I'm just
Be you.
I'm just a Jamaican guy. I'm Jamaican.
Don't be too humble, dog. Come on.
All right, so look, my mom and pops, they Jamaican. They had me, but in America. So I'm the first born in America. But all my sisters and brothers who's like 30 and 40 years old, when I was 10, they was 30 and 40. They was all born in Jamaica. So I'm like the youngest by far and the only American born in my family. And
Patterson raised.
yes, I'm from Patterson and shit, but I grew up in Atlanta, back and forth from Patterson to Atlanta.
Okay.
I'm an East 19th Park Ave, you know what I mean, habitant. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, I rock out there. I love them. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the befores and afters. You know what I mean? But Piccasso Black is artist first, but a marketer at heart. So I deal with marketing, but I started working the chicken circus trying to be an artist.
And I met you at that part in your life where you were doing music, you were shooting some videos as well, and I remember seeing like, yo, who this dude that pop out of nowhere and just like tell people what to do real quick. Like, yo, come here real quick. Like, can you get in this shot real quick? And you're just like pulling people off the street, and just like your energy was just, you knew what you was out to do and you had to get it done by any means possible. So, how did that go about, getting into music and creating and just expressing yourself in that style?
To music, I picked music up from my brother. He's Jamaican. He came over when he was 14. I was like 9 or 8 or something. But my brother, who was Jamaican, like a real born Jamaican, country Jamaican, came over here, but he just was so addicted to the American style. So he was more hipper than any, you know what I'm saying? So he had a street radio. This is like what? This early 2000s. So I'm talking like Big L tapes, Clue, Professional, all that. Like, I really learned rapping.
For the people that don't know, can you tell them what a Big L tape is? Who is Big L? You got to kind of break it down.
All right, so like back in the day, like early 2000s and late 90s and stuff in Patterson, New Jersey, there was a mixtape era where people made tapes, and it was a spot called Players. And if you went to Players, all the poppin'est DJs from the town, which is only like 2 at the time, Big L and Talent, and then they had like other guys, but Big L and Talent was always the A1 artists, DJs at the time, in Players. You know what I'm saying? So my brother used to go there. He'd go get the mixtape. That's when people used to walk with like street radios and the Sony, the purple radios or the yellow joint, and write up on it with the markers. And you know what I'm saying? So my brother thought that was cool, and he did that. But I was country. I was like a nerd, and I was really the American guy. But he was more hip to the urban side of things than me. And he used to always play Hot 97 and stuff. I was like a nerd. I used to watch like what? Hey Arnold and shit like that. I ain't never really
cartoons and shit.
Yeah, like I was on my Nickelodeon shit. Snick at Night and shit. You know, Alex Mack
Snick at
Night. Nah, it used to call Snick. That was the name of it though. I don't know. Yeah, it used to be called Snick. You don't remember Snick when they used to show the cartoons?
I think I was still in DR for that.
Yo, he was
so
out there listening to
You gotta tell me a
Cuento de
year.
Pepito.
What
Yeah,
year?
he
Tell
was
me you
listening
remember
to some
this.
other shit.
Here you go. Tell me you remember this though. Face here.
Nah.
Y'all don't remember Face here?
I'm young, bro. I'm the youngest of the crew right now.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
Nah, we'll continue though about the
We can't continue.
I don't
Hey, yo,
remember.
everybody that's listening, go Google Face Nickelodeon. Google Face, man. Face is that
I
good.
don't recall, but
All right,
I'm sure I'm maybe.
But anyway, all right, look.
It's not one of those memorable things for
Part
me.
of self. All right, part of self. I ain't gonna about to bore you out of that, but
Nah, you good.
moving forward though, my brother was hip. He was cool. He was in tune. So, like, he was always dumping like, you know what I mean, tapes and music and rap and stuff, and I used to overhear it. And then he went to the army, but he left his radio. He had to leave all his shit behind. So I used to play it, but I never used to like the words, but I used to like the beats. So I just listened to it and such, and always like come in my mind or whatever. And I started rapping. I tried to rap. People in my I was like in the 8th grade at that time, and people was supporting it. I used to record on his radio. Like I used to push the record and the play button down on his shit, on his mixtapes too. And that's when we used to watch like The Box and like these TV shows. But it was a mixtape guy that used to sell mixtapes down the street when I used to walk to school. So Sycamore was the name of that tape. The first instrumental I had, Sycamore, and he used to always say that during the instrumental, the tag, Sycamore. But anyway, I rapped on it. I pushed the shit down, took it to school, played it there, and people like loved it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, this shit is hot. Bum, bum, bum. Damn, fill up. And like, I don't know. I like I was the only child. Even though I had a brother and sisters, but they was never around. They was older and shit. So I was the only child. So that I took that appraisal as validation that I'm doing my thing. And I just always
ran with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And then you got into video creating and stuff like that. You got into editing videos for other artists.
Down south really put me on the video editing because I already was rapping. I already had like a little buzz, a little bit, not a buzz, but I had some awareness to my friends. Oh, this nigga be spitting. Philip be rapping.
So you had support from the local neighborhood, the people that really knew you.
Yeah, peace. Like I had it through grammar school, then I went to the 9th grade, high school when I started hanging with more older cats, more inner city people, and like on the block, East 19 Park Ave. Like I feel like I made it to that level of growth now. I'm with the big boys, and they was supporting the shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to freestyle on the block and shit. They supported it, so I kept it moving. But in the peak of my prime of like, you know what I mean, earning my rank with the gang and shit, I had to move down south because my mom, you know what I mean, my pops, my stepfather just died, so she was like, yo, we out. We want to take you somewhere to make it, you know what I mean, better. So, you know what I mean. I had a dip. We cried. We made a whole scene and shit. All my goons. I had killers out there. Killers was crying.
Yo,
For real.
dudes
So,
was like, yo, my man's gone. He out.
But yo, I love all y'all niggas for real though. Y'all know who y'all is, man. We still rock today. But yeah, we teared up on it and I went down south. And during that time, I locked in with Dwayne and Poochie. That's my cousins. You know what I'm saying? My first cousins. And they already been down south, but they from down the hill though. But they moms been moved them out. So it's like I moved down there and then, you know, the whole the the who's cooler shit. Nah, nigga, I'm really out here. So we used to do that, and then for some reason but they always had all the cool shit. They was all good boys, so they always had the cool shit. They had the Sega Genesis with the Shaq Fu. They had the fucking. We went to Chuck E. Cheese on them niggas, played in the balls every time. Them, like they was the ones. DC Discovery Zone, never knew what that was. Them. So I went down there, whatever. They had a studio. They had a whole software and a mic, a little funny little mic, looked like a pencil, and it just curved or something, some throwback shit. And I went down there off my Patterson shit. I was fresh off my EBU shit, just like, yo, I want to make these songs to diss the block we rivaling with. So like, all right, boom, he showed me how to work the program. We was making songs. And I used to email him or send him back up on MySpace. MySpace was popping. And Poppy Chang, you know what I mean, Jump Out, a.k.a. Luch, Dulile, my guy. These guys used to go crazy. K-Slay, shout out to K-Slay.
Yo, shout out to K-Slay, man.
You know what I mean? Like, at these
That's
times, these was my support groups, my go-to guys.
It was Cashville.
Yes. Shout out to Cashville, you did. And they always supported me when I was in here, and they kind of motivated. Like, they used to always play my songs to go beat people up or whatever, such and such. And I got a buzz off it because of the support of my peoples. So when every summer, I always felt like, damn, like, I miss my hood, I miss my guys, like, and this ain't it. So I used to always run away from home every summer, like, cause I run away, like that ass. And my mom, she Jamaican, so she on some shit like, you want to be in the streets, or stay your ass in the streets. And if you stay in the streets, please stay in the streets, cause I don't need to deal with this bullshit. Just stay there and don't come back. That's how she be. So, but I love her, mom. Respect on love, like, cause I appreciate you. But I used to go up to Jersey. And I just catch a Greyhound. I'm like 16, just bucking. You know what I'm saying? And I come up to the town and shit. But the videos, that's what I'm saying. So I come up. It was one summer I came up. I think it was like my second summer being away from the gang. And I came up and I had a camera because I borrowed Poochie camera and I took it with me to New Jersey because I wanted to show Dwayne and Poochie and the people down south how it is in Jersey. Mm-hmm. So I went up there and I was shooting like a blog or whatever. And the first day I came to the town, a fight broke out on the block and I documented it like a documentary while I was rapping and everything. Niggas getting beat up, all kind of shit. It was crazy. and then after bro got beat up, I need y'all to watch that though. Niggas, it's called Niggas in Patterson. This is like at least 10 years old probably. And but yo, they beat my mans up. This how I know this. I love my block. They beat my mans up, and then at the end, everybody started playing Congo drums, singing, dancing. It turned from a massacre to a party.
The whole party.
Yeah,
The fuck?
at the end. So go watch that. Niggas in Patterson, Piccasso Black, 2 C's, man, classic.
That's hilarious.
But that's what sparked everything, cause I had like a slight viral moment in the town, and I don't know, like I was telling y'all behind the scenes and shit, like a gift and a curse. Like I guess it's only child syndrome. Like I take encouragement to the head. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't have somebody else. So when I do get it, it's like, oh, like I'll be on that high of this shit. So I just felt like I was a cameraman and just had a camera with me every day after that and just documenting people and
because you ended up getting like your own little series popping too on YouTube early on before a lot of people, started doing that. I remember
before sex,
Hot Wings and Blue Cheese, right?
Yeah, before sex, money, violence, before all them things, I just turned the camera. That's like my 5th summer now. Cause I kept going back and forth. Came up here, got locked up, caught felonies, all kind of things, but still managed by the graces of God to make it back home. Boom. But I came up my last summer. That's the last summer too that I actually. That was the summer I stayed the longest. I stayed up, the Hot Wings and Blue Cheese summer, I stayed up here like 4 or 5 years. That was my last time getting to do the bounce back and thing, because I usually stay for some months. But that summer I got stuck. But turned the camera on and just basically just showed our day in the life. So there's a lot of shit in there that's cut out. And there's a lot of shit in there that people be, be propping it and shit, but it's just a day in the life. I don't know how long what's that shit called when you catch a charge or something? Statute
of limitations.
Okay, all right. So I don't know how long the statute of limitations on it. So the props in there was very beautiful. They're very detailed and shit. But it was a great life. It was
Nah,
a great time in
I
history.
feel you. It was a good time. I mean,
It's a documentary on the low.
real life events, allegedly.
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 So no, moving from all that, moving back and forth, doing the music, switching the video. Today, man, like, let's talk about current situation with 2021. You're in a different space right now, and you're spitting some real shit. Like, we had some real good combo behind the scenes, and we're not gonna give away those gems.
Peace.
But talk a little bit about what's going on right now for you. That's been able to piece the puzzle together, and now you look back at some of the things that you used to do and how that's been able to help you, build up what you're currently doing right now.
That's pretty dope questions. Last statement. Tall order to fill real fast. That was very intricate. Respect on that. But I would say the fact of let me just hit you with the end all. Like, I'm a marketer. Today I'm at 2021 right now. What's today? May 25th, 2021. Oh, nah, let's not date it. Oh, my bad. But today,
2021.
Yeah, today in the year 2021, I'm a marketer. You know what I mean? And an artist by hobby and by passion. So I'll never get away from creating music and, rapping and stuff. I go home, like, every night I'm drunk and I'm high, I go write a rap in my notes and things that don't even surface. It's just, I got to get it out my brain.
I feel you. I'm the same way. Same shit.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm all into my journey of trying to be a rapper, because right now I'm 32 years old. So I don't know if it's not an insecurity thing, but just a self-awareness thing and a cool factor thing about where I see. Like, I feel like I kind of, all right, let's just speak freely. Let's just kick it. I feel like I kind of, you really missed your window of opportunity. So you're at the last leg right now. Mm-hmm. You can't be 32 talking about, I'm about to be a rapper and boom, boom. But you ain't had that momentum, or your friends wasn't, or the people around you didn't have, you know what I mean? You wasn't already pushing that for some years. So it's like my people's wanted me to rap more than I wanted to rap, which is some bullshit. And then now I want to rap. And then now my niggas like, well, you had your chance. We listening right now to you know what I'm saying? To everybody that's popping, Fabio and all them, or whatever. But the journey that it took for me to want to rap, like rapping, freestyling, paying for showcases, getting played there, doing merch, doing my shirts and putting them on the whole hood, and shout out to Three Kings, shooting videos for people and working the chicken circuit and walking around and all these things. It kind of showed me about what the industry, it showed me what it is. What's the best way to say it? I kind of could relate to an artist, because the journey is no different for nobody. Like, we all could relate to what it is to be a starving artist that want to be popular, and you want to take any information that you could utilize to cheat, not cheat your way,
to
but
leverage,
just, get your way in
get
and
to another
shit,
level.
Boom. So I done did all them things, and it took a lot of trialing and failing. It took a lot of clown moves. It took a lot of, you know what I'm saying, things to just understand basically how the industry is and how the system is, basically. So to your original question, you like, how did all that kind of, you know what I mean, incorporate to who I am today? I feel that's what make me a better, because I'm a marketer. I'm a social media marketer and creative director. So you want to be popular, you want to run your brand, you want to, you know what I mean, and be consistent and stable. That's my job. Like, that's what I study. And I only know how to do that because I done did it wrong for all these years. Or I had my opportunity to do it, but I took it for granted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done been on the Apollo, all kind of shit.
Yeah, and you know what's the crazy thing? Like, when I hear this and we talk about, today where we at with it, it's the truth. Like, you gotta go through a lot of failure though to be able to figure out what not to do. So now you do it right the time around when you're ready for the next thing that you're about to,
if you passionate,
embark on.
that's
You know what I'm saying? And the passion.
That's
know,
where the
so like,
passion
yeah,
lies.
yeah.
It's just like spamming. When you think spamming that you're gonna get somewhere, and you keep reposting the same video over and over and over every 2 hours, and you thinking that you telling people your tag and shit. You ain't doing shit, fam. I did that shit for some years, man. Fam, you're not doing.
You know when you tag
shit.
everybody. You know when you tag everybody till they won't let you tag anybody no
Yes.
more.
Facebook got 99. It's 100 on Facebook. I know the numbers.
Yeah. Damn. And
Oh,
yo,
100. You
heavy.
can
guess
tag,
what?
I'm trying to tell you.
The hunger will have you hitting
Everybody.
90.
But it's the hunger. I don't blame nobody. But now talk about the other aspect of what people.
definitely relate
Don't
to
be
you, kid.
me. Don't be me. Don't be a spammer.
Wait, let's stay on that
you
for a little
good,
bit.
you
You know,
good.
'cause
Nah.
that
For my
right
advice,
there
don't be
is-
him right now today. But if you went through that, there's nothing
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
there
with
you
that.
go.
Trust,
There's
'cause you
nothing
was
wrong with
learning,
that.
and like you said, you was hungry. It's like, you know, you hungry for people to see what you see.
Excuse me.
And you felt like it's on me to get this in people's faces,
Yeah,
because
but
the
it was
DJ
just
ain't gonna
all
play
like-
your shit on the station.
But it's all lack of information, bro. If you be realistic, but you didn't even stand a chance just tagging 100 people. Think about this. All right, let's just be professional for a while. We all know at least 100 people. Think about it, like from friends to cousins to aunts to friends of friends and people, right? But you met all these people in the same place, in the same city. Now, none of these people you met outside the city or in a better position where, you know what I'm saying, where they could enlighten you or lift you up to something. They probably was better socially. Like they had a good job, or probably drove a nice car and da-da-da. But you don't know no record producers. You don't fucking know no engineers. You don't, nigga, you don't know nobody at the Grammys. You don't know nobody who could book me a tour. You can't get me a vocal specialist and things like that. So you tagging them 100 people, they listen to your song, okay. What's happen
next?
now?
They'll hit a like button.
Boom. Who's gonna hit their mans up and say, yo, I got this guy, he's good, and yo, look, we're gonna make this happen. What you got on the table? Let's work out some things. No, they're a normal people, just like you. We're a normal person until you break that mold.
And somebody that knows somebody says, yo, check this guy out. And that person says, I'm going to contact them.
But the guy
or
who
I'm
said
gonna-
check this guy
Yeah.
out, for somebody to listen to that guy, he was extraordinary.
That's what I'm
Check
saying. Like
anybody's sign, yeah.
it has to be somebody that either knows somebody or is somebody in that field that you're trying to get known in.
So yeah. And
You
so now what we basing this on? Luck? Cause you gotta be luck. You gotta base it on luck or just God's timing and all that to just hope that out of these 100 people, that's somebody. Because it's like a lottery ticket. You tagging all these people, but who say it's gonna hit? You know what I'm saying? Who's saying out of this 100 people you tagging that somebody will give you an opportunity?
Or your hope is also, my hope used to be that it could be shared. I was hoping that within those 100 people, they just keep sharing it and it'll reach other people and other people. So my hope wasn't to get this. I'm gonna keep it on me. My hope was mostly to create that viral moment. Maybe if enough people share it, it'll get out there. You know what I'm saying? That was always my hope.
All right, this is a perspective because I'm not always right. I could be wrong. I probably done been wrong already since y'all heard me. But viral moments are rarely created. It just seemed like that. The fact that something's viral is what makes it cool and make you want to accept it. But most things are not viral. Most things are politically inclined. Like when you're dealing with the internet, bro, and servers and things like that, and like it's things that could go viral. Don't get me twisted. Like if somebody hurt somebody or something and they reshare
There's
it or
something
something,
that causes some
Like a
type
dance,
things that
a
could
fight,
be naturally
of like shock
dance,
value
a fight,
that gets people going. It gets either people
Yeah.
pissed off
But
or
a song,
excited to share.
this is what I'm trying to show you. But a song,
Won't go viral.
a dance, things
wait,
like
wait,
those.
wait. So you're gonna say Soulja Boy ain't go viral?
Soulja
Boy, tell him you.
That shit went viral.
This is all I want to show you right now.
Like it went
He
viral
probably had
under the right
potential.
machine.
He probably had potential. This is what I'm just trying to show
He was
you.
the
bro.
first YouTube nigga.
The more that I dig into this, he wasn't.
Wasn't
the
he
more
first
that,
YouTube?
nah.
Now he was the first viral YouTube
The more
person.
that I dig,
yeah.
dig into things.
Yeah.
You ever watch like a interview or y'all big on documentaries? I'm
Yeah,
not big
all
on.
I
I'm
watch
big
is
on watching
documentaries.
information,
Yeah,
documentaries.
I'm a
and
documentary.
interviews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lot
So
of it.
fuck your
So,
movie.
yeah,
I want to
yes.
see your interview. I
Yeah.
want to know
Yes.
who you is and what
Yeah.
mind you is when you
Yes.
made that movie.
Yes.
All right. If you notice and if you pay attention, everybody that you listen to, all artists, movie stars, everything, the most thing they complain about, they contract, how they was getting fucked over, and how they was faking it till they make it. You know what I'm saying? And but damn, what the fuck I just
the viral
contract.
moment. The
yeah,
Viral moment.
that, and then they'll tell you like that it was machines behind them. These dudes be having like silent deals. These dudes be having
There's a
political
lot of
things.
there's
like,
a lot of artists that say that they're unsigned
in
and
the-
they're signed.
like,
Yeah.
They've been
To keep-
signed
to
for
keep
many
that
years.
image.
Google him, Young Dolph. He's the number one guy. Went through his whole career
Talking about
acting like he was
independent,
unsigned. He
independent,
been was
independent.
signed. He was signed, bro.
The whole time.
And-
yeah.
The whole time.
So let's
So
I want
it's
to
just
bring it
all
back to that. I
marketing.
want to bring it back
That's
to
all.
that Soulja Boy situation, right?
marketing.
Because it's a good example of what seemed like a viral moment. Let's call it that, right?
Okay.
Because YouTube existed. He's the first artist to get signed off of a song that
Not-
went viral because
not-
he supposedly got a record deal.
Look,
because
not
of
being
that song
funny.
catching
Not
fire.
being funny. I ain't trying to cut you off.
No, there you go.
But not being funny. But I could have, not to contradict myself, but I could agree. I feel the viral was viral in the beginning.
So
Yeah.
Soulja Boy was viral.
Yeah. So I could accept that. But I'm just saying, don't
He
take.
got somebody's attention
what I'm
off,
saying.
like Justin Bieber.
Look, I could accept Soulja Boy and Justin Bieber because Usher
That
signed
baby,
him
baby,
off the
baby.
shit. So I could accept that back in them days. But
Today,
you know,
now they-
In
everything gets
today's era. In
saturated.
today's era.
Yeah, so I was trying
Yeah.
to say, like, don't take Soulja Boy thing and think that, like, there's nothing goes viral now. If you, look,
There's
these
just so many
these
people
a couple
trying to
shows.
go viral,
These are a
you
couple
know?
shows that I want you to watch, and they teach you the whole game. Go watch The Game on Showtime. Go watch what the shit what it is doing the viral on FX. Dave. Go watch Dave. And then you'll learn about the rap game. That's it. Or if you want to learn about the rap game again, go watch ATL on
Okay.
FX.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it'll teach you
I
about the
watched
game.
it. I watched it.
Like, bro, these are this is nothing but big brands and relationships. That's it. And marketing. Like cool lies that make sense. That's what marketing is.
Yeah.
We're gonna stretch the truth to add more demand on this product. That's marketing. That's it.
That's facts. You know why? Because I was recently listening to something that's going on in my country, in Dominican Republic, and there's this artist, right? And this is just an example of what big machines can do. There was this artist there's this artist, because he's still alive and still making music. He's rocking, right? Everybody, he's like one of those rappers that made it out the mud.
Okay.
People just started, going behind his music and showing love, right?
Okay.
He ends up beefing with one of the guys that have control over what is played in Dominican Republic as far as inner city stuff goes.
Then he played
down.
himself.
No, he had a beef
opinion.
because he had beef because he didn't want to go by the rules that the dude was trying to lay on him, and try to kind of take control over his music control. Because this is what he does. He watches what comes up, and then he tries to grab these people and try to kind of 360 them into a deal.
Okay.
So he wasn't with it, and
So
he
he's
kept
con
it.
artist
He
and
kept it really independent. So what this dude has been doing is getting a lot of people on against him, and recently just
Who's
put
dude?
on.
The rapper was getting people against.
No,
him.
the machine.
Okay,
I'm gonna say the machine
was
and the
going
artist.
against the artist.
And then the machine, what they did was, you know what? I'm gonna make somebody that's not even a rapper popular to spite you. Took this kid, little viral moment with a song, puts him on, and now the kid's
he put the
rapping
machine.
with major artists.
Look, I want
And
y'all.
now people are like, yo, how does this happen? And it's the machine behind. Because now everybody thinks it's like, oh, this is a genuine thing going on. No. He's funding that.
I want y'all to listen to his vocabulary. That word, the more that you go into this year and forward, you're going to hear that word, the machine. The machine.
There's machines behind a lot of things.
The machine.
Nicki Minaj was said it on her recent mixtape or
The
album, if she wants to
machine.
call it mixtape or album. She said, I've been going against machines.
yo,
on a song.
I don't want to sound
and
like
that's why they saying like, you know, like her numbers went down and blah blah blah. Like
yeah,
I don't want
there's
to.
there's definitely a lot of things.
Bro,
in the
I don't want to
internet,
sound
man.
like I don't want to
This is
sound like a I just
Are you dropping all the
I don't want
jewels
to
on
sound
the
like no country dude. I don't want to sound like no hater or no country dude. But yo, if you ain't got you a ticket, if you ain't got no bread, or you ain't got no relationships, bro, it's gonna be hard to pop without that machine. You can't go against that
and
machine.
get front
You
and
need
center to the
machine.
people that you want to get in front and center with, and that's what it comes
the
down
machine
to.
is what push you.
Yeah, because
Like,
like what
you
you were
can't
saying,
beat
right? Instagram, when it was like a free for all for everybody. Remember, the algorithm wasn't the algorithm.
You used to get more views.
No, not only that, but there was people that were doing genuine shit that were getting a lot of followers off of their real stuff that they were doing. Today is not the same anymore because it's too many.
business.
I gotta
It's a business.
disagree. I gotta disagree.
It's
with
different.
That. I gotta
All right,
disagree.
I want to hear your
Only
take on
with,
that.
People like if you check any people who been had Instagram pages, yo, the only one up that people had with the Instagram and Twitter pages, and yo, if you notice, anybody who had their pages for the longest, they got hundreds of thousands of followers, but no likes and views. Followers and shit was the cheapest back then. Everybody was buying that shit. So that's why you see people with like 150, 130, 250, but they shit looking weak. And they been had a page since 20. And if you go look at they posts, because it's a mindset. Because back in that day, people thought you had to post frequently to build your shit. So if you go look at anybody you see right now with 1,000 posts, 2,000 posts, 800 posts, 700 posts, 3,000 posts, and they got 150,000 followers or 200 followers or 70K. And then you go look at their likes, it's like 3 likes, 5 likes, 20, 30. Yeah, like it was cheaper than for the service and shit. Niggas been buying likes, views, followers since the get-go.
But
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
no, I agree. I
From
know
the
that there was a
get-go.
side
That's
of that.
the machine.
I think that
That's the machine. I want y'all to understand. That's the machine. The machine is, yo, we gonna sign you, Chico. Boom, yo. Likes, views, shares, followers, whatever the fuck. We got you there. You need a dance? Yo, we know this. We got different dance groups, different dance teams.
could come up with a dance for you.
Come up for you. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna send
We're
that
gonna make
dance.
a TikTok.
Boom.
Ain't
Exactly.
go viral.
But no, it's a system. First, we're going to give it to them dancers from this school. They're going to make up the dance. Then we're going to give it to these influencers. The word influencer is big. They're going to give that product to the influencers, and then you'll see the influencer do the dance on TikTok. Then they put the numbers behind the influencer because it's a budget. So they're going to use your organic following plus an inflation. And then now you got a buzz. And then now if the shit is good, naturally it'll take off. Just by how you marketed it. If it's catchy and it's stuck in your fucking head and they playing it all day on Z100 and all these radio stations, then boom, you're going to fall for it. And then in your mind, this is a hit.
So what do you say to the person that
every song
that-
is a-
that's against what you're saying right now?
Sure.
Meaning
So I could, all right, anybody
buying
who
or doing anything like
anybody
that.
look, anybody who goes against what I say or is who disagrees what I say, go watch any of these shows. Like I'm on the inside. Like I work with artists. I work with Uncle Murder, Styles P, Game Over. Like I work with a lot of artists and their brands. So as far as what I know, I'm not like, you know what I mean, trying to validate what, like trying to, you know what I
Use
mean?
names to validate your point, but
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what's
like,
going on.
like,
'cause
yeah, I know what's going
you're
on.
going through the process.
Trust me, I know what's going on. But I can't give you what's going on. So what I'm trying to tell you is just watch these 3 shows because that's what's going on. Watch Dave on FX, watch ATL on FX, and watch
You said the game.
the
ATL, you said?
no, it's ATL,
Then you said the game.
Dave, bro, the game.
You said the game. That's what you said.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
the game.
You said the game.
It was something like that, but
The game.
You said the game on Showtime. Those were your words.
Oh, nah. Yeah, thank you that you said Showtime. It's
Showtime.
not the game. It's called Ballers. I'm fucking
Yeah, you
Okay,
said
Ballers.
the game on
Ballers.
Showtime.
Yeah,
Ballers on
game. I was
Showtime.
thinking of the damn, I fucked up the name with the thing. Pardon me. So yeah, Ballers, not the game. But Ballers on Showtime shows you like the industry from the sports thing and the way the sports rock is the same as music. Dave and them, they're gonna show you that it's just like in the music shit. And the other show is gonna show you just like, my bad, I was sipping a little bit. But yo, Google these and go watch his show and just go see. Anything that I'm telling y'all these are common things that go over your head every day. That right now, I promise you remember hearing that word machine. If you watch any podcast, you heard them say machine. If you watch any show about somebody want to be a rapper, they already made it seem like the label gonna give you everything.
The label is the machine.
The label gonna give you everything. Hey, we got a hot song. Don't worry about it, man. We're gonna dress you up. Go with the stylist. Da da da. We get you with the You gonna be all over the radio.
Well, let's say this too, because I was listening to a podcast and this guy was talking about how rappers still believe they need the label to do certain things, right? And what he was saying was, well, the label is signing a bunch of people. They're signing a lot of people because they got money,
and they're gonna get the
and
money
they're
off
waiting.
the taxes.
And
By signing you, they make that back.
Not only that, but they're just waiting for you to go do the work on Instagram, and then they're saying, "All right, we're gonna back this person up because he got buzz." Like they sign a bunch of people and wait. That's why there's some people that be like, "I'm independent." Da da da. Until they not popping, the label ain't claiming you.
No,
They don't do artist development.
This is
Labels
the thing.
don't do artist development.
This is the thing.
You got to develop yourself.
Y'all right?
And that was coming from a lawyer that's in the industry that he made his own label because not a label but more of a platform like a streaming service to help people distribute their music and partnership with artists because he's like, I know what the labels are doing right now with certain artists and how they're maneuvering and they're giving people advances.
You get
and
shelved,
trapping you in
and
certain
you will
things for
get
advances.
shelved. You will get shelved.
yes.
I saw a lot of
Yes.
people get signed and get shelved.
It's really not about the shelving and things. That's like the surface of it. At the end of the day, it's about numbers, it's about taxes, it's about revenue, and it's about bread returning. If I front you this money from a business, I'm gonna get this. It's just like doing a donation to a fucking foundation and shit. You're gonna get that back on your taxes. Whether the artists pay you back or not, you made it back off the taxes. You got it on insurance. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna recoup whatever it is. And then he still gotta give you that back. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a
Or
hustle.
they can't make any music and profit from it
So
until they
the
get you that.
labels
It's a
is
hustle,
eating,
yeah.
eating.
It's a hustle. Everything's a hustle
That's why
for the
they say the
labels.
labels. That's why they say why. That's why the on the podcast that
hustle.
we're talking about, like, why do people want to get signed? Because they make you believe that that's how you'll be able to
The
make
rap
it.
To get
game,
exposed.
The
machine.
rap game. I don't want to be no hater, but the rap game. I don't know how R&B is because I ain't been in that. But rapping, just know this is the biggest hustle in the fucking world.
Nah,
and
but
the lowest nigga
many
on the
people
totem
say it.
pole in that shit is the artist. Everybody get paid before the artist. Engineer, stylist, your barber. Everybody get paid before the artist. The showcase person, the person at the door, everybody.
You get your check at the end.
At the end, if you get
If
it.
you get it,
Yo,
If you get it.
that's a common thing that these
It's the
artists
biggest
say
hustle, bro.
sometimes. Sometimes what the problem is that the artists don't know that they're not getting paid what they need to be because they give them all these things that make them feel like they made it.
Jewelry,
You
you
got
know,
the jewelry
cars.
that's on credit. You got the car that ain't yours, but it's the label gave it to you, so you don't know where's that coming from out of your money. Then you got, you know, the advance they gave you to lock
Facts.
you in that you're gonna owe them on later on.
Right. 'Cause
So
at the
they
end of
give
the
you
day,
$1 million
everybody just
in
want
advance, and you
shiny
need to get
shit.
paid. You need to pay that back. You need to earn that, and with interest. You need
But
to
you
make this
can't.
back.
The
with
way the
interest.
contract is set up, you can't recoup it. It's gonna be hard. You
I
can't.
feel like it's
No,
If
that's
you-
why
if
they
you
stuck
watch
with.
anybody,
That's why they stuck
the
with
best artists-
deals for 5 albums, 6 albums,
Thank
trying
you.
to pay back
The
the
best
fucking
artist
label.
is the best artist. Your favorite artist got fucked over in his contract. He only sticking with that label because he militant that he don't want to throw them under the bus and he just fulfilling his contract. But if you
Perfect
see
example.
anybody who is at the end of their contract, they throw the label under the bus. Fuck Def Jam. Da-da-da. What? The Viva Records. Da-da-da. What?
Young Money,
Da-da-da.
like what happened
Everybody.
with Lil Wayne. Right now,
Everybody.
there's rumors about Meek Mill beefing with Rick
Yeah.
Ross over the
Everybody.
label situation. Like they realized that the label isn't in their best
You hit
interest.
on the nose. You hit on the. I feel like they
But
after
niggas
they've
be
been in the
marketing.
game.
You falling for the marketing.
No, I get it, but I'm
That's
saying,
all.
I know, but you ain't even let me finish.
My bad. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
After you, this guy, man, like,
My bad.
after being in the game for so long, they get hip to the game. They get to know what the fuck is going on. They figure out, nigga, this nigga been fucking jerking me. That's what I feel
Okay,
like
I give you
it happens. You know what I mean? Now they get to be around people and they have
But
the
you got- but
information
let's-
available to them.
I want to
now.
bring it back real quick though, because there's many people that are hearing, that are gonna hear this, right? one thing that we gotta take in account is that a lot of these rappers at the time in their life, they might have been in a situation where they needed the money because they was either in the streets. They didn't know what a contract is. All they knew that they was getting signed to the hottest label,
Nah,
and
push is a
everybody's
push.
gonna know about
And
it.
let's be
Push is a
for
push.
real. Let's be
You
for
know
real.
what I mean?
Flip that push, take it. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you could flip the push it.
Now, if somebody
Like, take
offers
it,
you $1
but-
million right now, and they say, and you don't even know if your song's really gonna pop or not after this one song that you got that's popular. Because that's another thing. These rappers sometimes don't have the confidence to know
So you don't
that
know the
they're
business.
gonna how long their career's gonna go. So this
take
1
the
million
money.
might take me far.
Yeah, so because you don't know the
So,
business.
Yeah, so
Because
like
if you know the business and if you use your common sense, it's like if the baddest chick in the school like you, just know every girl in the school like you. You get it? So if the label, what was the thing you said? By the label or some shit?
like
Meek Mill.
like the
No, like it's like damn. It's like once you pass this height of something.
no
you
the
already
label
have-
now the label
Yeah.
starts like
Yeah, so if
catering
a
to
label-
you.
alright,
They start
boom.
going
If
like,
somebody-
all right, let's pump money into this
So
artist
that's what
now.
I'm trying to say. Thank you for reminding me. If a label comes to you and tell you that your song is hot, that was your validation to know you won. You don't need these niggas. That you know you won then. When some stranger ass big ass company just found you out of
Calling
nowhere.
you, talking about, yo, we need to have a meeting.
Hey, I
But
want to
that-
give you
that
$1
goes-
million.
that goes with
That's what
Master
I'm trying
P
to say
saying.
about the bitch. Like if you fucking the baddest bitch in the school is like, yo, I like you. You're cute. You can fuck everybody in here. Everybody looking up to her. So it's like if a label came to you and said, yo, my nigga, we want to sign you. This song is it. We're going to take you to the top. Oh, you just validated.
But that's
it.
like that,
Now
man.
I know I could go to the top.
That's-
I
that's-
don't even need y'all. Like, or come with a bigger check. Because, like, nah.
But you know what happens is
We
you
fall for it.
you start questioning how the fuck am I gonna get up there now? You must know what you must know, and we don't want to do the work and do the research and
can't
get
speak-
the information.
I
man.
can't speak before 2010. But after 2010, nigga, the game is for the creators.
But that's like
Period.
what Master
Yeah.
P said.
It's
Master
access
P,
to information. Oh,
Never mind, brother.
Damn, no. I was just talking. What you said?
Go ahead, bro.
I've been
Master
trying to
P.
say
What the
that
fuck
for
Master
like the
P said?
past
All right,
5
go ahead,
minutes,
man.
bro.
Get your no limit on, man. God damn.
That's where you see
I'm
the
a cash
friendship,
money
the
nigga.
years in friendship right here.
Bro, it's annoying, man. He do that all the time.
What?
It's like Master P. They offer him $1 million, and his brother. They asked him. His brother was like, "Yo, take it." He's like, "Yo, you bugging? If they offer us $1 million, how much
yeah.
money you think we can make?"
My man. Yeah.
Couple
Facto.
hundred, and now today, what Master P?
Master P's up.
Facto. And that's what y'all all need to know and understand. And just analyze that in everything. Be conscious to that in everything. Like potential breed. Like you got
It reminds me,
Somebody
and
let
I'm
you
gonna
know
interrupt you
something.
real quick because I did. When you said that, it reminded me of this documentary I was watching. These kids that started a brand, right? And Macy's hits them up, right? Macy's talking
That's
about
big.
we're gonna put you in our stores
That's big.
and we're gonna pay you XYZ. And the kid turned it down, and family, everybody going crazy.
Yeah,
These
like,
kids are
nigga, you
18,
stupid.
18, they're
Yeah,
going
promise you.
crazy.
You
And
feel
they're
me?
like, what are you talking about? He says, if they're giving me
Imagine.
this much millions, how much more millions can I make without them?
Imagine.
And to have that type of mindset, that type of strength, or that type of like vision, or you know what I'm saying, that type of
All
like
jokes
click
aside-
in your head, it takes a different type of person because the
Yeah.
desperate person is gonna be like,
I
give me
respect-
that.
I respect dudes like that who's born naturally like that with that.
That had that savvy
not the
mindset, like
juice,
yo,
not juice. What's the word? Fresh. That fresh mind frame. That's that fresh. Have you ever watched the movie Fresh? Like a young nigga who just
that
he in
that just
tune.
catches on to things and just says, yo, there's a reason why you want this, and I'm gonna hold on to it, right?
Let me ask you a question. Most of the stories, when you hear people's stories, the people who made it is really like a Fresh. Think about it, like if you want to think of Def Jam to Run DMC, if you want to think of any fucking thing, you want to think of Nipsey, all these people, like they was like a Fresh.
They
Like a
noticed
young
that
person that was
they-
before their time that understood what's going on, and
they saw their value. They saw what they
Yeah.
brought to the table early
and they was
on.
like the
and-
weird ones around all their friends and shit, like, oh, you bugging.
Yeah,
And then
talking about ownership. Nah, man, like you don't even know what you're doing.
Real
Let
shit.
them do it, give you the money and run with it. and it be that type of advice that gets you stuck up, man. Like today, there's a that word you use, influencers. It's being thrown around all over the place, man.
Shout out to all
Everybody
the
wants to be
influencers.
an
Shout out to
influencer, and that's love
Shout
because
out to the wannabes too, because
everybody want to be,
influencers.
and what I like about it is that it's like the new hosting, right? Like the before you was the one hosting in the club.
No, that's what it is.
And now you're the influencer because now brands are coming to you. Shout this out on your page. I'm gonna pay you this much, XYZ and stuff like that. That's cool, but it's making some type of things unrealistic for some people.
Yeah,
like
it's taking the quality away from the actual products.
And now it makes it hard to see through the bullshit.
Yeah,
you're
so
like, yo, wait,
that's
what's the good product now? Because everybody's fucking doing the tummy tuck tees, whatever this other thing is.
You don't know what's real.
That's why I said we said the same thing, because it's like like it take away from the quality of the products. The game saturated, and at the end of the day, this is something we was talking about before, right? About the game being about how you just said about that. But what I just want you to know, there's more people that don't know that knows. So no matter how many times you see through it and shit, people could keep recycling the same systems and get that shit off, bro.
Yeah,
way
it's
more
a
people
business.
that don't know.
You getting something out of it, So I want to make sure that a person listening doesn't think that it's like, oh, it's slow for you right now. It's just take this information and apply it to wherever you need to apply it, and just be aware that it's not the same as before. It's not.
Hell no, the
it's
game
not,
don't change.
Yeah, everything's changing. There's a machine out there, and there's ways that people are able to skew the system and get into different places without having to just always be following and going by the rules. That's how they keep you down under, thinking that you need to do all that to get certain results. And sometimes you just gotta invest in yourself and find ways to do it.
Please invest in yourself.
So contact Piccasso Black.
Man. Hey yo, this nigga funny. Hey yo, contact. Believe in yourself, yo. Look, man. Don't let 100 people around you make you think that's what 1,000 people doing, man. Understand that shit. Don't let your city make you think that's what the world is doing. Just be great, stay strong. You at the best time right now to create. We in the generation, what is this? The year of the Aquarius or some shit.
This my year. You heard me?
So it's the time of knowledge, creation, and appreciation. So this the most best the earth has been. This the best state it has been
outside of the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, even with the pandemic, because there's people winning off the pandemic.
Oh no, absolutely. So, what they call it, the pandemic? Everybody getting
unemployment boys up.
You know what I'm saying? PPPs.
Yo,
unemployment boys up.
Chill out.
PRPs in my, I got PPPs in my PRPs.
Chill.
Unemployment boys up 1,000.
Every day I see somebody posting up a picture of some dude that did the PPP loan.
Oh, yeah, they gonna read about
homie
him.
got caught up on this. I'm like, y'all wildin'.
He
done
funny one,
but not to go too far though. But yeah, this is a time for the creators, and it's a time right now to just believe in your brand. I want you to understand this. Let's do some statistics. I want you to break down how many cities is in a county, and then how many counties is in a state, and then I want you to think about how many rappers is in a city. And then you multiply that times the county and the state. So, and then you multiply that times the 50. So there's over 1 million rappers in the United States. Easily. Over 1 million. We all got phones. Out of that million, easily 500,000 people has phones. And has an opportunity to go viral or whatever. The only thing that's going to hold you back is who you got around you and the access to the information and what you utilizing. You know what I mean? So I just want you to know, as a marketer, like I'm saying, this is just my perspective. This is the time of the creators. Right now, you can put yourself. Right now, you can make one song. Right now, you could go buy you some. You could buy you some studio equipment, buy your camera, put your camera on the tripod, record your song yourself, send it to the engineer somewhere, pay him his little money. He send you back the song. Put your tripod up, you stand somewhere, shoot a video, send that content to an editor, have him chop it up, get the shit back, get in tune with a platform. Well, if you want to go with a free platform like YouTube, put it on your YouTube channel. They have accesses to how to target audiences, how to build your shit, all that. You can hit up an advertiser, see how to get on the billboard, see locations, what kind of billboard you want, digital or paperback. If you want something in Times Square, just know it's very possible to be in Times Square on a fucking billboard, as long as you got the check. You don't need to be famous. You don't need to have no hit, no nothing. You just need to have some money and the access to the information. It's the time right now to win. So basically, like labels and all the machines and shit, like basically educate yourself to the game so that you can use the machine in your
in your favor, man.
Yeah, in your favor.
Yeah,
Like, because
absolutely.
the machine is not bad. And this is a thing too. This is what I want you to understand. No matter how saturated the game gets, there's always room. So don't let nobody around you make you feel like there's no room. There's 100. Look, there's over 7 billion people on the planet. 7 billion. So if you do the math, each one person on this earth is entitled to 100,000 people. Think about it. And if you're smart, and you think, I mean, not smart, but if you fucking like weird, like you believe in energy, I'm accept being weird. I'm gonna call it that. But if you believe in energies and different, what's that shit?
You keep saying weird because you're yourself, bro. You just yourself.
All right, my bad. But that's
You know what I'm saying?
He's
You
like,
yourself,
bro.
what's this called? This is what I think is weird. Because to me, this is normal. But somebody be like,
Exactly,
"Yo,
but
damn."
that's your norm, bro. It's not
All right,
weird.
so I'm regurgitating what I hear from
That's
from
your norm,
people
bro.
around.
Nah,
me. So
man,
pardon
that's your
me.
norm.
My bad. There's an insecurity leaking out right now. My bad. But what is it called? A different time thing. Like there's a Chico right now on a planet somewhere. That's the opposite of this Chico. Right now on another planet somewhere. You get it? Is what is it? Time force time thing.
I don't know, but in the,
you know what I'm talking about?
In cartoons, it was called Bizarro World.
Yeah, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
Bizarro World with the fake Superman and the fake and all that. Yeah.
And so that's a great there's an alternate universe type shit.
So,
Bizarro World. Let's call it Bizarro World.
all right, so damn.
In another
Yeah,
world,
there's somebody
there's
else.
another Chico.
There's somebody else.
Nah, but before that, I was trying to bring this something. With the
You talk about the 7 billion people in this world. There's 100,000 people
And
you
then you
have
said
access
there's a
to.
Chico somewhere else in another world, but it's the opposite of what he's doing.
Oh man, I shouldn't have said that. I probably was going crazy. Hey yo, but look,
Probably was going crazy.
Probably going crazy. But nah, I love y'all. Chill out though. Nah, but what I was just trying to say is 100,000 people for everybody on this earth. So, all you gotta do is tap into your 100,000. There's somebody for everybody in there. Just love yourself. Be confident in your shit and utilize all the resources and put the machine behind yourself. We're in a time right now where you can access the machine. In the 90s, you could not access the machine. You had to listen to this one rapper. He's on the TV. You had to buy his tape and da-da-da. Nigga, I mean, well, people, like, beautiful people. The world is at your fingertips. Just inform yourself and just love yourself and see what it takes to do it.
You know, I
it's
agree
very
with that.
achievable.
I agree. You know what I like what
One
you
thing,
said right
invest
there.
and invest.
Invest in
Yeah,
yourself,
it's very
man.
achievable. Hey, yo, listen. Hey, yo, on some ghetto shit, though, there's hella niggas out here getting free cheese. So all y'all niggas out here getting free cheese, if y'all spending all y'all shit on just getting high, doing shit, paying for puss, all these type weird shit, stupid shit, just remember, when you ain't have it, you was always needing money for studio time. When you ain't had it, you wish you had a camera. When you ain't had it, you wish you had money to go to a different location than your city and shooting on your block. So stop, don't waste the opportunity. Don't let this shit go over your head, bro.
Unemployment boys up 1,000.
For real, bro. But not everyone is gonna be up that.
Yeah.
Trust me, at the end of the day, it's about results. And in my marketing firm and my business, that's all I could. That's the only conversation I have with me and my clients. What results can you get me, and what is it gonna be?
Chico?
You feel me? So at the end of the day, when it's COVID shit over, like, make sure your results is all intact, man. Don't fuck up a blessing, man. Serious.
And I wanted to add to that because I started thinking about kind of the person that might listen to this, right? It's important for them to know as well that I lost my train of thought.
Bro, right? I'm telling you. It be like that.
Just
don't
know
feel
that.
bad.
That's what happened.
It's
Don't feel
important.
bad. Yo, don't feel bad, man. That's
Come
my
on,
guy,
you know what
man.
it is? It's late. We're tired. So, to my guys.
This is overtime, man.
This is overtime.
We out here.
This is overtime.
You know,
Hey, yo,
this is
listen,
a
man. We
great-
just
great-
got too much shit. We trying to give you all that one. We trying to jam pack all this shit in your ass. Because if y'all was here behind the scenes, y'all would know what the fuck going on. We just got too much. We trying to tell you at too fast. Like, man, we in the system. Find a way to work the machine.
Absolutely.
That's the best way.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for tuning into the Cause and Effect podcast, overtime special.
Bang.
Piccasso Black,
Yo.
jump out in the building.
Yeah.
Your boy Chico.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Intentions.